if I go up there and I start debating that and that becomes like a normal thing, would I become the problem? Would we become the problem if we're just going to debate? If we're just going to have the conversation? Because I'm not. I mean, like, if we're going to just have the conversation about what's on the prompt, or we're just going to have the conversation, does that does that also include individuals like myself or Liv or Dontrail or who, like, people
So
I
who,
when
because, like, I mean, like, because we have to be honest.
so
We have to be
so
honest
here
when it comes
here's
to. But when it comes to, we have to be honest when it comes to black debate talk. We try to talk amongst each other and debate amongst each other a lot, and unfortunately, because it's such a minority and a small circle on this side of the debate talk, especially if you're talking about black people, we're going to keep running into the same individuals.
Yeah, but here's the thing with the FB, you can also go to the smaller platforms. Just because they're a bigger platform and you know that the harm it can cause, that's why you notice I don't do the bigger platforms. I stick to the smaller platforms because the smaller content creators are where you can have the most conversations. The bigger
Right.
platforms are the ones that are more rooted towards capitalism, understanding that we know that the capitalism is what most people are rooting for, and that's generally the panels that are going to cause the most harm to our community. So I stick to the smaller platforms. Yeah, I
No,
know
no,
big
no,
content creators, but I'm not going to go there.
yeah, yeah, 100%. I agree. I agree with that. Right. I definitely think like smaller platforms will have more of a conversation. But like what I'm saying is, like, when we, I guess it's just like, if we start shutting down, like, I don't even know. I'm guessing I'm referring to the individuals. We really have to have these people into these conversations, because, like, I feel like I'm talking around them. But if we're talking about, like, people like Itchy or Liv or whatever, and these are the individuals that we were discussing, why are you giving these individuals clout? If we're like, why are you giving these people clout? Then that's a conversation we need to have with them, because only they can really give us the straight up answers.
I tried to, bro. I did. I not to give no specifics on who I talked to, bro, but to tell you straight up, it was an OG, bro. And I'm like, yo, like, this shit is not, you know what I'm saying? This shit is not it. Like, and I'm looking to you as my elder, as my OG, to tell me, like, why is this happening and how do we navigate this situation? You feel what I'm saying? Like, give me insight on what's going on. You know what I'm saying? And to me, it just seems as though I got a basic answer that that gives no type of justification for what the fuck is going on. And it
Right.
seems like it was a quick type answer so that we could get back to doing what the fuck we doing.
It seems like it seems like we need some new elders. Then I feel like what you're saying now, we take what you're saying, pick up the ball and roll with it. It seems like I mean, like, it would be more so somebody like yourself that should be more so, your platform needs to grow. That's why I actually would support this blue room, red room thing, because your platform needs to grow and get bigger so that we can have more people like you out there that will actually listen to smaller content creators instead of just doing your own thing because of, capitalism.
But that's like, just to be clear, I don't want, because that makes it seem like it's some hating ass shit.
It's not. It's
I'm
not. It's not.
fine.
It has. But, like, it has nothing to do with hate.
No, okay, okay.
If you see
Cowgirl and
something
Queen, right?
wrong,
As a
okay.
hold on just a second. Cowgirl and Queen as a prime example, right? They have great conversations. We disagree on some minute things, right? But Cowgirl panel, safe space for black people, right? 1000% fucking needed.
I get you.
That needs to be fucking heard. That needs to be the message. That needs to have the numbers behind it, bro. You feel what I'm saying? Like that's the energy that we need to give off. That's the genuine side of things. Cowgirl not gonna put her fucking energy into somebody that's on some bullshit. If Levito come in there talking about he want to grow his platform, this, that, and the third, that shit getting shut down the fuck immediately. No questions about it. You feel what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Like it's not even about having the conversations, because sometimes it's about that safe space, and people go over there because they believe in that safe space, because there's so many people that agree with the shit they saying. You feel what I'm saying? And I'm not calling the academy a monster by any means. I am just saying, to have this conversation, there is a monster that we have to fucking go through to have that conversation. And I don't even believe that it's fucking realistic at this point. Cause
So
niggas had their foot in the door and tried to have the conversation and didn't get a motherfucking thing accomplished, bro.
my bad, Queen. Go.
It's money. Um, I know that how do I say this? They're not on TikTok to be pro-black. They're on TikTok to portray pro-blackness, but they don't do it very well. Because like you said, in cowgirl space, if somebody gets disrespectful to a black woman, you're getting dropped. If you say so, you call a black man a boy, you're getting dropped. Or at the very least, cuss the fuck out. It is not pay to play. It ain't none of that. But that pay to play merch, I'm not saying not to have merch, but all of that shit is what is keeping these real conversations from being had. Because they want to have people like No Shade Bleach, but Bleach on their panel. They want to argue with the same bigots that we've been arguing with for 6 years now. The conversations are the same conversations all over again. It's clicks, views, likes, and galaxies, right? It's all about money, right? So like, it's not about having pro-black conversations. Having these conversations is not important to those people. They don't care. They care about their dollar. They care about their bottom line. They care about being able to spend the money that people send to them because they're being oh so pro-black. Because the people that follow them don't know what actual pro-blackness look like.
I agree 90% with you about that.
Bleach, just shush.
No.
I no, yeah, I agree with you what you said, Quinn. I guess for me, I'm just looking at it from a perspective as like, yeah, I do understand that this is a big grift, and when you see them go into these lies, they get a lot of bank. So I try to stay away. I try not to go to those. I try not to to engage with gifts. I follow Liv, I follow Natra, I follow Itchy, and I do see them in these lives, and I listen to what they're saying. I kind of tune out if it doesn't seem like it's just a debate or if it's a discussion, because if everybody's just shooting up there, kicking their feet up and just shooting the shit and talking about sports and shit, I can care less about kicking it up and or being friends with a fucking bigot or somebody who's just anti-black, right? I can just say fuck that. I'm there for the fucking discussion, but like if the discussion ends, I feel like that's where I think it's our responsibility personally to be like, all right, well, if this is what it is, fuck it. I'm not going to hold people to. We got to stop holding people to a fucking standard, in my opinion. It's like I think we got to stop putting people like we expect this. I feel like we got to stop doing that because on TikTok, respectfully, we've had numerous of content creators who've been placed on a pedestal with so many expectations. And then for us to find out that they fuck somebody over, whether it's a woman, whether it's men, whether it's from merch, like we have to stop putting like content creators on this little pedestal thing. We have to, they're just like you and me, Tbone. They might have bigger numbers. They might have bigger viewers. They might get bigger gifts, but they're no fucking different from us. So I think we just got to stop putting these individuals on a pedestal, bro.
Also, too, I think nephew and I know we've had this talk before, off of TikTok. I really think that like I told you, you should keep your platform the way it is. I like my platform the way it is. It's those little safe spaces that remind me of the things that our ancestors had. Just because somebody has a bigger pedestal or a bigger platform doesn't mean that it's a safer space. Our legacy are the smaller spaces where Black people had those humble abodes that they could go to have the discussions, to have a home away from home where they could get away and actually have the discussions. We need those spaces because even though the platform may be bigger, the learning takes place in more smaller settings, if that makes sense.
100%.
The fact that we have these smaller spaces, I don't want my platform bigger. I like the fact that people know they can come to my platform and be safer. They know that I'm not going to let any misogyny, no phobias, no icks, none of those things occur in my platform. They know that in this space they have a voice, but they only have a voice to a certain extent. Certain things are not going to be allowed here. So that's why your platform works so well. So I think instead of us, I've given up on trying to tell other people how they should do what they do. just let them do how they do, and whatever happens happens. I don't even worry about the drama that pertains to anybody else. I just focus on what I can do in my little universe and how I can help other people with their lives. So I frequent the lives that I know I can contribute to, and the ones that I can't contribute to or that I can't help, I don't worry about, if that makes sense. It's less stress for me, if that makes sense. Yeah, that's my husband. I'm sorry.
He is knocked out.
Piggyback off of what FB said, giving people titles like OG, Unk, all that shit, gots to stop. I do it too. I have like Cowgirl, that's my auntie. Mimi, that's my big sister. But these are people who have proven their worth of getting that title from me, right? And I think we give that title to people who do have these big platforms, who are like very intelligent, right? And very like, they seem like they would be good as being seen as elders. And then we find out all this shit and we're like, holy shit, I respected this person. Now I feel like an asshole for respecting this person because we finding out he touching women, right? We finding out they watch shit go down. You know what I mean? So like the title of Unc, OG, those things mean a lot in the Black community, and I think we gotta stop giving that shit out all willy nilly the way that we do. Until they prove themselves, until they got years under their belt. Not even just years, like they gotta, shit like this is not happening. Those are the people who deserve those titles. We cannot give that shit out willy-nilly no more because that shit is dangerous.
Can you take away the kings and queens too while you're at it?
Bleach. No, from now on, Bleach, you got to refer to me as Queen Cowgirl.
For you,
I think like because hold on, sorry, I had to send this real quick.
You still got Discord, Tbone?
Maybe it shouldn't frustrate. Yeah, I still got the Discord and all that.
When y'all are available, I'll be there. I have an allergic reaction to knuckle dragon crackers talking in the middle of our shit.
All right, man. I feel like maybe it shouldn't like frustrate me so much, bro. But like I don't know, man. Like the world just seemed fucked to me, bro. Like everything's supposed to be a balance in my eyes, and I know like it's not set up that way, but I have a huge issue with people being fucked over, bro. Like it never sits fucking well to me. I look at life as supposed to be fucking fair. You feel what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So when I see this shit and I see it at the scale that it's at, it just pisses me off so much. You know, but there's nothing niggas can do like.
I've been on this. I think I first started. I first got on this app during the pandemic. That was like 2020, some shit like that. I saw like I started on Messy Talk before I gravitated on the debate talk. I seen so many content creators who I initially thought was like, oh, that person's fucking, that's a goated. I like what they're saying. I like what they're doing. And then a year, months into actually following them and liking what they're doing, they've been doing some cruddy shit. They have a violent past. People are coming out saying they harassed them, or they've been saying some heinous anti-black shit. I mean, like, I think it's just I had to learn quickly that like if it's easier to detach myself and just look at this just purely as an app, because like you said, it gets frustrating. That's why I left the app for like a good like 6 months or whatever, because like it was getting frustrating to see people that you respected kind of like lower their fucking standards. So it's like I see why you're getting frustrated, and I hear that. I just feel like it'll probably like we probably got to start at stage one, which is like, all right, well, let's bring it down a notch, or let's bring them down a notch. And that doesn't have to mean disrespect. That doesn't have to be disrespect. That's just you raising your own standards, your own personal standards.
Mm-hmm.
That's my opinion.
Yeah.
Exactly. They never meet your heroes. Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
From what
Except
I understand,
I mean, I'm going to meet Jeff
barring the like libido, and libido being included was more just the effort for crosstalk, like barring the libido. Um, like the requirement to join the academy was to have a certain amount of following. Like you couldn't join unless you had a certain number of followers.
Wait, this is an actual group called the Academy?
Yeah, that's what they call
Oh,
themselves.
okay. I thought it was just not trying to name names. All right, never mind.
It's
No, that's
Itchy Live, Kiana, Dantrell,
Miss Peaches.
Peaches,
Jonesy.
Michael,
Black
Michael the
historian.
Boss, Black Historian. Um,
I follow the majority of
I'm not
people.
sure
It
if T's
was
with
called.
them. I'm not sure if T's with them. I see T over there frequently.
He is too.
T's Academy?
He's not one of
Since
He's
them.
when?
now. Yeah, he is now.
Yeah.
Since when?
Real Fake News is too.
Yes. Real fake news.
And
Um,
So
what is that?
they're
Chunky
still like
Spider? Chunky Spider is too.
Chunky Spider is legit from what I see though. But you never know nowadays. Like
I don't know.
but to
I can't
be,
even make that statement with full confidence no more. You know what I
We
mean?
can't.
Like,
We
This has
can't
happened
but for
say.
them
so many
to
times.
invite you to the academy, you had to have a certain number of followers.
Not like that no more. There's
I got an invite to the academy, and my numbers ain't even like that. So I don't know.
no Mimi. Tbone is not.
He's
Tbone
like
is red room, blue
side of
room.
the gang.
No, I did. Somebody did tell me I could jump on that shit, but I did not do it. And after seeing that hog boss shit, I'm kind of glad because I for sure was like, yeah, I can go over there and do my thing, but I don't know, man. And again, it's nothing against the academy. I like the philosophy. I like the idea, shit. You feel what I'm saying? I just feel like there are not impersonate imposters. You feel what I'm saying within the academy that just don't got this shit the way that it's supposed to be. You
What?
know.
And I might have missed it when I came back in. What was your take on the hog boss thing?
uh like when it originally happened or
Hold
the
on.
recent situation.
His take has been the same take for quite
The
some time.
recent thing.
Yeah, man. It just,
Lee said it best. I told niggas about this a while ago, bro. I said that this was an issue. It was that simple. I removed myself from the space because of the issue. You know what I'm
But
saying?
I'm not
So
even saying. I'm not even
T-Bone,
saying that I
remember?
agree.
Wait,
I don't really care.
Bleach. Remember when he
Just
when he
As you know.
switched the second time, when he switched up the second time?
Yeah. Mhm.
Do you remember that, T-Bone? Everybody was happy that he was on the left now, and it was like, oh my God. I feel like it took people a little time to realize it, but I thought it was weird that you're out here claiming that you want to help the community by taking from the community. So you're taking from the same community to help the community. When did I first tell you that? It was like 2 years ago.
We're not talking about mutual aid, right?
that's what
yeah,
I'm
that
trying to
too.
understand the take right now. That's
Well,
why I was kind of asking
so
T-Bone what his.
It's not just mutual aid. It's also building the platform of the people that was spit in our fucking faces.
Okay, got you. I get you there.
no, yes, okay. Here we go.
So that's what you're viewing.
There's
That's what
nothing
you're saying
wrong
that
with
they are doing
mutual
with
aid,
libido.
No,
right?
no, 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 no. Because I want that to be clear. It's not the academy itself. I need some water, goddamn. It's not the entirety of the academy, if that makes sense, right? Hold on, give me a second, bro. I'll be.
Yeah. So that's what I was kind of trying
But
to
it's like
understand if he
one
was
bad
saying that that's what
apple.
they're
Hold on.
doing
We can't say that
with
one bad apple
with libido.
ruins the
You
batch
for,
though, because
you forgot.
one
You
bad
forgot
apple, we can't say
dopamine.
that they're all bad. You
No, you
understand?
forgot. You forgot dopamine.
Dope is Academy.
Sure is.
I don't think she's academy, but
Yes, she
she is
is.
like libido,
I
where
know she's a part of. Yeah, I
she's
Oh
know
yeah,
she's an
yeah
actor.
she's
dopamine is.
she is like, well, no, she's not like
She
libido
is
because
academy.
dopamine's
Yes, she is.
completely like, I'm
Yeah,
done with
called
this fucking, I'm done with Trump,
yeah,
I'm done with
Yeah,
the
but
bullshit, I'm tired of following
But
The
she
Yeah,
shit
is
that I
she
followed,
is with
and
the academy. She absolutely
She's in
is.
the academy now.
She
And I
sure
think that there's
is.
somebody, and I think
what is
somebody
the
on the comment sections pointed it out to make sure that we are talking about the right people. Are we talking about the academy as a whole, or are there specific individuals that need to be talked about? Because if I
This
think,
no,
this the
well, I
dopamine you
would
talking
even,
about?
I
This
would,
the dopamine you
yeah,
talking about?
Yeah.
Like this be the type of
yeah.
shit I'm talking about. You feel what I'm saying?
Yep.
We selling our fucking people, bruh. 400 motherfuckers in here, dog. We got 400 niggas in here. Gifted cash, and you promoting this type of shit, bro? Like that's fucking crazy to me, bro. It's just so fucking aggravating, man. I don't know.
Does that say?
What? So what? I'm trying to understand. What are you saying they're promoting?
It
get
says
out,
dopamine's
Lucy?
plantation.
hold
I'm
on,
asking
They're
T-Bone.
promoting the people who
I'm
So
asking
split.
so
T-Bone.
so just to be clear, I'll put it back up. Right, purchase MAGA. Right, it's depiction of black people on a plantation. As much as you disagree with the MAGA philosophy, bro, there will never be a situation where we depict our people in this way, especially coming from the side as fucking dopamine. This is the same shit as Tony coming over here with his, I say it in reference, right? What y'all refer to as his coon ass, claiming to be a fucking leftist and putting up a backdrop like this. Ain't nobody going for that, bro. Or at least I'm not going for it.
It's
You feel what
act-
I'm saying? Like this is crazy.
it's
And
actually
we're just sitting up here blind niggas in the chat just blindly fucking accepting this shit, bro.
it's actually it's actually
Dopamine has changed. She has changed.
I'm not gonna lie. T-Bar, I
Please
Well,
might have
stop.
to,
No one changes that
I,
fast.
I
That kind
might
of
go on my
mentality.
wait.
so
Hey, T-Bar, I
so
might go
I'm
on
starting to get
my.
on the Marquet
Let me
thing.
explain to you why.
Yeah, I was about to say that.
This
Why
gets
do
a
you
Yeah,
little
think?
yeah,
black
because it's
conversation.
look, and I'm not trying to be disrespectful when I say this, bro, but it like just y'all gotta let the conversation flow. I know it's a free speech platform and shit, bro, but come on, like just please.
so it's
I'm sorry.
so
So
T-Bone, it's
yeah,
actually oh, go ahead, Justice.
Hold
no,
on. Let me go
I was.
there.
That's why I said I'm starting to get on the Marquet thing. Like this is starting
Yeah,
to get a
because
little
it's
too
yeah.
crosstalky.
Well, okay,
I feel like
so
it's a
the only
conversation. But I
the,
think because this specific it's just this specific. Respectfully, it's just this specific conversation. Just this
so
specific
you guys don't want
conversation.
to know what I know. Okay,
No, I
cool.
don't.
All
I don't
right, that's
necessarily.
fine.
We
No,
don't
we
need to.
do. Like, can we let
We
her
don't
speak?
care
What
right now.
Yeah,
T-Bone?
It's
this was a black
it's all
combo.
but like I understand where y'all are coming from too, but like I'm not trying to say like I agree with you that there's utility in black folk being in the conversation, but I just want to be clear. Lens was the one who put me on game about the fact that Hard Boss was offering opposition money to come up to his fucking platform and give them some type of incentive, bro. You feel
Oh
what I'm
shit!
saying?
What?
Like
No, no,
we're getting that information from people, bro.
yeah,
Yeah,
but if
Who's
we're
Lens
gonna
not
was
talk
doing the
about,
same
and we
thing.
exclude her from
but
that
if we,
conversation, we don't get that information.
yeah,
You
but if
feel
we're
me?
gonna
But
talk,
not
if
not
we're
that
talking
DD. I'm
about,
sorry.
if we're talking about the
Sports
previous
Mom was doing the
speeches,
same thing. That was the grip that they were on. Like that's a completely different
Oh,
combo.
well,
Like
hold
that was a
on.
whole hustle that they ran.
Can I make something very clear? Because I heard this too, and someone asked me if I was making money because I've been on Hogs, I've been on Dantrell's, I've been sold, right? I've been sold a lot. Over $800, $300 for a
yeah,
week, $800 for permit. I never made a dime. I never got a penny. Y'all can ask for proof. I would never.
Listen, if
I
anybody,
thought that shit was legit.
Val,
I didn't know they
if
were doing that with
anybody,
other people.
if anybody would
I
have
never got
gotten,
paid to debate.
if anybody would have gotten money and there was
Would have
money
been.
offered, it would have been me.
Yeah, it
So
absolutely would have been bleach. Absolutely.
yeah,
Sorry, Lynn. Go
so,
ahead.
yeah, no problem.
I've never got a dime
I
from
actually
anybody.
agree with that.
No,
If anyone was gonna get paid, it would have
I mean,
been bleach on that.
but we
so
are we denying what she's saying though?
No,
Like,
no, 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 no,
no,
you feel
no,
me,
me?
no,
What would you?
nobody's
no.
denying
I
it
absolutely
because
Oh, okay.
believe it. But what I'm saying is
this is
that
the first
out
time
of
that I'm here. This is the
sorry,
first time that
Justice.
I'm hearing Lynn's bringing this to a conversation, but it's not the first time that somebody like I've had a couple people say that they actually split bread with Hog Boss, which is why I kind of chilled from the platform outright. But That like, I was saying that's a different combo, and that's not really what we were necessarily talking about.
Justice, it's not about getting paid to debate. When they want you over
It's not.
there,
I didn't
it's
say
come
that.
over here
Bell,
to
that's not
get
what I
dropped.
said. Bell, that's not
I
what I
think
said.
I think she's reacting to Chaos and accidentally said your name because you were talking.
Yeah, I'm sorry,
Chaos
Justice.
asked the
So,
question.
Chaos, I'm not talking about getting paid to debate, which I've never gotten paid to debate either. But when I've gone to get sold, right, to be sold, right, and have the conversation, I've never been offered money and I've never made money. I just want to put it out there because I was asked if one of the reasons why I keep going back is because I'm making money off of it. I've never made a dime. I didn't even know this shit was happening until recently.
So I'll tell you what I know about this situation. I wasn't going to say anything until you put that backdrop up, Tbone. As far as this situation goes, I mean, when the situation came up with me, I talked to 50 about it. 50 then went to Dan Trell and Itchy. So that's kind of how that went about. But you know, I mean, Hog Boss is, I'm going to tell y'all right now, never has ever been on the left, ever. He just went over there because that's where the money is, right? That's where people are going to throw the most money. And that's what he told me. So there's that. Then he approached me and wanted me to come onto his platform. He said it was just OG debating. He had a falling out with Dan Trelanicci and all them, and he just wanted to go back to the old school debating. I said, okay, but I want to have genuine debates. I don't want to do this like, dropping, people dropping to send money, to drop and all that stuff. I said, because it destroys the flow of the debate. He said he wasn't going to do that. I get up there. I'm up there less than 5 minutes. He auctions me off for $200, right? Which was not what we had planned on doing. Then he messaged me and asked me about what my Cash App was. And I was like, for what? And he's like, I'm going to send you half this money. And I was like, I don't want it. I've never taken money off this app. I'm not going to start. Okay. So he's like, well, think about it. I made 30 grand in one day.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Right.
Man.
And I'm like, yeah, 30 grand in one day. So I was like, nope.
From dropping people
I
or
just want to
from
say
mutual aid?
I said tens of thousands earlier, and no one wanted to listen to me. But
You understand that people paid thousands of dollars.
Bleach. This is the second time. It's the second time we got permanently banned. The last time in Hogs, remember? It was $800. $800 to permaban me. And how much was it for you, Bleach?
1,500.
Yeah,
1,500.
Yeah,
those were his old numbers.
He made that in a
we
day.
left.
He made that in a day.
Holy shit! Wait, okay. So I have a question because I don't remember if it was you, Bleach, or if it was Admir. But there was a day where it was going snipe for snipe, like $1,500, like back to back to back.
It was me. It was me.
It was Bleach versus Flady. It was the Snipe War. I literally said this earlier today. The Snipe Wars of 2024. Bleach versus Flady. We brought in literally $30,000 in a month.
Yeah. So
that was real. So you actually
that was I brought in $1,200 a day for several days of that month, getting sniped for a week, bailed, sniped, bailed. I made Hog Boss tens of thousands of dollars. He didn't pay me a fucking dime of that. But I got sniped for big money on Hog Boss's panel. Big money. Those big sports moms hog debates, people would kick for a week, bail for a week. That's
I remember.
100, 200, 400, 800. That's how it adds up with the bail. So when someone gets kicked over and over and over and bailed over and over and over, that shit adds up very quickly.
Yeah, okay, so I don't want to be up here too terribly long, but that's fine. That was kind of the backstory. Conservatives, we kind of, even though we don't talk all the time, we kind of keep an eye on certain things, right? So that situation came up. That was kind of public because of the whole 50 thing. And then Hog Boss got on a call with me and 50, and he went into Dan Trell's live and started playing the live, right? Or playing the phone call on the live. And then Dan Trell ended up dropping it. But we still have it, right? We still have the call.
Wait, did he play it mistakenly or
No, on purpose. on purpose,
Okay.
which is fine because we didn't trust his ass at all. So we recorded it as well. And now that he's put it out there, we can use that recording if need be. Plus, I've got text messages and stuff. So there's that too. So anyway, fast forward to the thing you just had up, right? So that creator had an issue with the Academy specifically because one of the people said that if Black people, specifically Black conservatives, were getting lynched, he would help lynch them. And that creator lost her fucking mind over that. Because she's like, look, at the end of the day, we have different political affiliations, but we're still Black and we're still a community and we shouldn't be saying stuff like that at all. So that was when she challenged the Academy. And here we are. So that's what I know.
So I'm sorry. So because maybe I'm wrong. So you're saying dopamine had a problem with people making those statements?
No.
Or dopamine was the one who made that statement?
No. Put that photo back up, Tbone.
Yeah, hold on. Let me
Okay, so that lady in the glasses, that is not dopamine.
Yes, I know her. That's Ink, right?
That's the creator that had the issue with what was said and confronted people in the Academy directly and challenged them. Right. That is not mod. That is not mod. Hold on. That is not mod. I just want to. That is not mod.
Yeah. So a quick question: Who, if you have this information, who is the person that made the comment that if they saw MAGA being lynched, Black MAGA being lynched, that they go and help them?
Dan Troll.
Yeah,
seriously?
Yeah, and he was calling him N-words with the hearty R too. So yeah, he lost his shit one day and just went on that rant.
Wow.
Yep.
Okay.
He says shit like that all the time, though. You fucking surprised?
When was this? Hold on, I'll tell you. Hold on.
That's just fucking.
Listen, at the end of the day, this is what they're doing. It's capitalism, and they complain about capitalism, but they're the biggest capitalists on here. Period.
Yeah, they're not. Those people in particular claim to be socialists or communists, for that matter.
Right.
They're not. They're capitalists, and you can tell by the way that they
said that earlier too, and I was hated on. I got so much hate earlier, and I said all of that.
But then the answer will be, well, we said we have to function in a capitalist society, and blah 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 blah.
Yeah. We have to be capitalist, which they're not wrong.
True,
but it's a very smart way.
That's been the line.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. It's a very smart way to get away with being capitalist without representing to your people that you're capitalist. A bunch of people who believe you're a leftist and a socialist and a communist, you actually give a fuck about the fight that people are actually trying to fight. The best way to do that is to complain about living in capitalism. So
thank you
on capitalism.
I made that argument like 4 hours ago. No one wanted to listen to me.
So to answer Wawa's question of when was this, I was messaged about it on January 19th. That was said.
Wawa.
Yes, Wawa, absolutely.
And then you asked a question, Wawa, earlier that I wanted to respond to, and I don't remember what it was.
And Tbone, if you do reach out to the creator that you had on there, I'm pretty sure she has the screen recording of that being said. So
sell themselves as actual revolutionaries that may actually start some sort of movement that will help people.
We can't hear you, bro. It sounds like you're skipping. Thank you for that information, Linz, and I'll definitely reach out to her because that's.
Am I good now?
Yeah, no problem. You have a good night, Tbone.
You as well.
Wait,
am I good now?
Was the statement shocking, Tbone?
Yes.
When you hear people say,
you've heard multiple
people say, hey, Rosa Parks carried her thing for a reason, right? those statements are not far out of line of those statements, right?
I just
Yes,
want to
but
say that
there's a completely different understanding because when we have those conversations about Nat Turner, right? There's an ethical dilemma that's fucking there, right? And the Harriet Tubman thing, I truly understand, right? But if you really about your people in the way that you say that you're about your people, the manipulation of those people would not then follow. Because you can't make that statement and then build up a fucking platform like Hog Bosses after what the fuck he posted. You can't. That's
Did you see
logically
what Mimi was?
inconsistent.
Did you see what Mimi was putting in the comments? She said
Nah, what
pro-black
she said?
wear. She said pro-black
Mm-hmm.
wear. I'm a quote my big sister, and she says this all the time. She said pro-black the fuck wear, because what do you mean? We know that this was that those spaces have never been pro-black because black women didn't have a voice in those spaces. That cuts that shit out immediately. They have never been pro-black, and I say that shit all the time. Those places,
my
that's
mic
not,
working?
they portray pro-blackness. And for people who do not know what pro-blackness actually is, they're gonna pay to see that and support because they're not paying attention and they don't know what pro-blackness is.
I just want to say, like, I'm so frustrated right now because I literally said all of this like 6 hours ago. All of this.
We got.
I
I said
wasn't here.
We know you. We heard you, Bex. I heard you. We heard you, Bex.
I'm so mad.
Ain't nobody discredited.
I got so much fucking hate for that capitalism thing. Tbone, did you see the comments?
Wait,
And now we're putting it alone.
But these are things.
Right now.
Is my mic working? Because these are things I've been saying for 2 years. These people, like they, yeah.
Okay.
All right. You can hear me?
I'm sorry, I'm just clarifying. Continue.
Yeah. So, like, these people sell themselves as revolutionaries, like they're actually going to change something, but really they're just take salesmen. They're brands. They're corporations. It's nothing different from that.
I just don't. One thing that I don't understand is like we know what's happening, right? Everybody knows. When I go over there, I get sold, I get dropped. I know what's happening, right? I mean, it's like it is. People are trying to make money. It is what it is. It's not like it's not nothing new.
Excuse me, ma'am.
Yeah, like I said, I had heard the thing about Hog
so-
Boss paying people to come on the panel for snipes and all that other stuff. So I have heard that before, and I don't talk to Lynn, so that's not something that's shocking either. But I know that's also something that was happening in Sports Mom's panel.
I'm not mad at Hog Boss because anyone who fell for that switch is a fucking idiot that deserves to lose $1,000. It should be $1,000 fine for believing that from square one.
Thank you. Listen, it's called selling a white woman, okay? It's funny as fuck. Sorry.
I'm so irritated.
Cool.
Why are you irritated, Bex?
Because I literally bleach. I've literally been screaming this. I have been screaming from the rooftops that I know all about this shit because I also had back-end conversations, but everybody was like, "Oh no, Bex, you're just a hater. You're just jealous. You're just mad."
I mean, I don't pocket watch people. I don't begrudge people making money, and I surely don't begrudge. I don't know, but what I don't do
Capitalism.
is I don't begrudge liberals and people on the left having to fucking pay. So every time they pay and every time I get sniped, I laugh. I have a big smile on my face. I enjoy every minute of it.
100%.
You're just wasting your money on me.
Yeah, no.
How pathetic are you?
How easily a fool is separated from their money.
Mm-hmm.
And for what? $100 hoodies? How many people were fed with that money? How many homes were fixed? 0? Y'all kept fucking with them after Mr. Jones. That's where it was really crazy. Once that shit
I will
dropped,
say
the whole
this.
thing
I will
should
say
collapse.
this.
Wait, yeah, I
Real
wouldn't.
quick.
I wouldn't.
I will say real quick. Before I go, because I'm gonna hop down. I will say this. I do not put Itchy into the same shit that I put the rest of these people into, and that's all I'm gonna say.
I've never seen Itchy ask for $1 in my entire life, honestly. So I would agree with you.
Right, that's my point.
Well,
He is
not.
not.
I mean,
I don't put them in the same
Itchy.
circle at all. Respectfully, I know they
Itchy
hang
had
out,
his
but
Itchy and that's I'm not going to drag people for crowdfunding or for feeding people and all that other shit. Like Itchy held a whole live with the crowdfunding that he had done, that the Academy had done, where they fed people on Thanksgiving and Christmas, and he posted it with them cooking the food, with them grilling the food, and them handing
yeah,
out.
I remember that.
Right. Right.
Hog, similar thing. Like, so if we're saying that they never help people, then that's a different conversation. That's a completely different conversation than saying that they monetarily benefited off of that.
Earlier, that didn't happen.
So first of all, this was in my live, Strawberry. So before you come up here and tell me,
because this conversation
no, but in this live, yes,
here.
it is. It is literally exactly what happened.
Okay.
I said that I don't have a problem with him making money. I have a problem with him preaching communism, and then doing this, which is the exact same argument that Queen just made. I will be gaslit about a lot of shit, but I will not fucking be gaslit about this because I have been screaming this from the rooftops on this fucking app.
And you can scream it from as many rooftops as you like, but that doesn't change the fact that that's not what happened here. At least when I was a part of the conversation.
Well, that you weren't here for it because this is exactly
part of the conversation that I was a part of,
then you weren't
and that
here
Aduaka,
okay. Because so in my live, we started in my live. I was live from 1 a.m. until noon. I talked about this in my live.
You said 4 hours ago. 4 hours ago? Okay.
Yeah, I said all day, Strawberry. And I get it. You weren't like,
that's the part
there's no point in arguing this.
No, but
okay?
There's no point in arguing it because
I have been screaming this from the rooftops
you
for a
just
very
don't
long
like
time.
the guy. And then you
No,
praise...
I did. I've not been around these people since 2024.
That doesn't change the fact that you don't like him.
Since 2024. Ask anyone about me and any of these people. I don't fuck with them.
I don't know why you're getting all
because I don't know why you came up here to come at me when all this
I'm
shit
not
is
coming
happening.
when
it's
come at you.
Like no, it's stupid.
Come at you is crazy.
I literally you just
come at you is crazy.
To tell me that that's not what happened.
Come at you is crazy. But what you're not going to do is you're not going to paint a conversation that I was also a part of in a light that didn't just happen.
It's not here. It's not that conversation, Strawberry. This was this morning in my life.
See, and notice how you could easily say not the conversation that you were a part of, a completely different one.
I tried.
You didn't try. You just said, "What the heck just happened? What the fuck is going on?"
About this, I've literally been screaming this. I've been told I'm jealous.
Fuck it. Now I'm gonna buy 2 of his $85 hoodies, and who's gonna check me?
And I was right. And I was right.
No, because what the fuck, dude. You literally, the point you made earlier was separate than what
no, it's literally the exact point.
It is separate. You said he's not principled enough.
That's not what I said. Those words.
You said you don't respect him as much as you do people like Madeline Pendleton of all fucking people.
That's not what I said either.
You never said that?
No, I brought up Madeline Pendleton in an entirely different spectrum. It's not a matter of me.
No, because you said she
okay, I'm not going to talk about this.
You said she equitably pays her employees, and she actually does believe in what she believes in, unlike him. If that's not the context,
she actually lives the shit she preaches, unlike him. Correct. Whether you like her or not.
So then, how the fuck did I misquote you?
Because, Strawberry, I don't even want to have this conversation with you right now. I'm so fucking irritated about this whole thing. Like, honestly, think whatever you want. I don't give a fuck.
Whoa. That man could be a scammer for all I fucking know. Like, and I still wouldn't stop him because it's Black History Month. You'll only catch me critiquing him March 1st. Full disclosure. But
who exactly are you talking about?
Any black person who's scamming and scheming this month has a pass. You only get unless you're cooning, no shucking and jiving.
Even that, but just a second. Even if that's to the detriment of other black people, though.
Yes, sounds like she doesn't care.
If the people that's being scammed, right? The people that's putting the funds up under false pretenses, black people, is that still okay?
Well, I mean, case by case basis. Is he scamming coons?
No.
No,
The
actually,
people
it
who
No.
was when
support
wait, wait,
these
wait. It was
platforms
when he went to the
are
left. One second. It was when he went to the left that he started making the big money.
Who is
And
this
what
hog
didn't
boss?
one second. What didn't make sense is
it's it,
you are
It's
claiming
not
you
only
need the
him.
money to
He's not.
help the community by taking from the community. That doesn't make sense.
It's not who makes the $85 hoodies, surely.
No, that's not who we're talking
Which
That's
about.
is
why, and
why
again,
this
that's why
conversation doesn't
Tbone
have anything
said
to do with that.
that's why Tbone asked who specifically you were talking about, Strawberry.
Oh, me? I'm with the
Because
$85 hoodies, nigga.
okay, with Lit.
Yeah,
But we're
which
not
is
talking
not
about
what we're
him.
talking about.
Yeah.
We're not talking
well,
about him.
but here's where this conversation gets very tricky, right? Because this is what I said. When you have when you have an issue with what's going on over there, me as a prime example, right? There are certain people that I put into a category and other people that I don't, right? I don't have issues with people being able to profit off of their intellectual property. If you're a genuine person, right, and you come into these conversations, these debates, and these platforms being your real, raw, and authentic self, no issue with that. When you manipulate the people, right, and you scam the fuck out of these people, that's where I have the problem. That's why people just said before they left, I don't got no problem with Itchy. I personally don't have a problem with Itchy. Nobody does. Because they see the genuineness that this motherfucker will say the craziest off the wall shit. But that nigga is real about what the fuck he say. He not faking on this bitch. He don't care who it fucking affects. He don't give a fuck what you
You
think
think
about
Liv
it. He
is?
just gonna tell you what it is. I'm not saying that Liv is either. Like I said, Liv was the first person that I met on here. When I'm talking about the academy, I'm talking about specific people that I feel like are underneath the fluff that are causing these issues. I just put up a backdrop of dopamine. I just talked about the hog boss situation. These are prime examples of people that I'm talking about. Now we got the Levito situation.
Well, the thing
If you
is,
telling me that these people are genuine to the shit, bro, I'm sorry. We're just not being honest, bro. We're
well,
not.
that's the thing. I don't know
And
why
then, and then,
somebody.
and then I'm sorry, real quick, because I don't want to cut you off, but I want to complete my thought. My other issue is the other big creators that do have the influence that can stop this shit that don't fucking stop it.
Well, the thing
Cause,
is, I
cause,
don't.
cause if I'm seeing this shit, I know for a fact the mother niggas is seeing this shit, bro. There's no way you not seeing that shit.
Well, I mean, niggas like being scammed on this app. I don't know what to tell you. I mean, like I said, Jones is wearing some of my money in his mouth, and I can't hate on him for it. At the end of the day, I hate on him for the way he treated the women in his life, the children in his life. I hate on him for the fact that he did all of that, but at the end of the day, it was absolutely me going out of my way to give that money. It is what it is. Like, game recognized game.
But that doesn't
Sucker.
infuriate you that people would
No.
give this man hundreds of that. They sent the receipts for Jones. It was crazy. Hundreds of thousands of dollars being
I'm
made
not shocked though, because I
off of
think that there's.
lies being told to us, to the people, bruh.
But the thing
Like,
is,
you feel what I'm saying?
I think people forget, like, the only reason people are able to do this is because, unfortunately, in a lot of leftist spaces, people are just like kind of deranged. I'm sorry, but we are very much like there's too many beggars, and then the beggars with the most platform, right? The loudest beggars, that was Jones. Jones is a chameleon, right? So you kind of have to be careful around anyone that you see that's comfortable in so many different spaces. Jones literally came up to me one day and he's like, I'm Ugandan Jewish. Fuck is a Ugandan Jewish person? Like, that sounded off alarms in my head. So I left it alone for a hot minute. I was like, okay, he's scamming. He scammed Denny Bourdain. People on the right were saying this. That's the last time he took money from me. This was like ages ago. And so, like, these leftists, they all grift. Like, there's something about being a leftist online that's like lower income that just makes you like a thief. And I can't be mad. Like, it is what it is. They all beg for money. Find me one leftist who hasn't begged for money.
So I guess the question
Me?
is, why does there exist?
Okay, but that's,
Like,
again,
help
I've
the
never begged for
left
money either, but
whatsoever.
then let's put it this way, Tbone. You also have paid a drop. You also platform various different people. An argument could be made that you low-key expect to be compensated for your platform. And why shouldn't you, right? But then an argument then can be made into, oh, you're not even doing it for the people. You're not even doing it for the culture. Da 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 da. So you see how it is? And Jones was just smart. Like, he
There is a
really...
complete fucking difference between me having a cash app for $2 to regulate the fucking panel versus me going around and let me put up the backdrop again because I don't think people is like
But
really
that's how
understanding
Jones
this, right?
started too.
Me, that's cool, bro. But that's cool. I hear what you're saying, bro. But if you're gonna put that into the same category as this, we have a fucking problem.
Listen,
I don't ever.
I'm not putting that
I
into
don't
the
even
same
make. But
category,
hold
but
on
I'm
just a
just
second. Hold on just a second. People have to ask me to put my cash app up. I even forget about the shit.
but
I don't
again,
even give a fuck about the cash app. No, but hold on. But just please listen to what I'm saying real quick, please. I don't give a fuck about the cash apps on this. If I could take away. As a matter of fact, I can make a promise to you now that if I find another way to regulate the panels, I'll take the cash apps completely the fuck off. I don't give a fuck about the shit. Gone. It doesn't matter
no,
to
but
me, right?
even if it doesn't matter to you,
It,
right? You deserve to be compensated for your fucking platform. She's little
from a
too.
genuine standpoint, yes, I understand that. I agree with you. But when if it gets to the point that we can't highlight what's going on over there because, well, technically by technicality, Tbone, you could be participating in that same action, then I want no fucking part of that. Because I would rather highlight what's going on over there than for you. For I'm saying for there to be a fucking profit on this, for me to make money off of this shit.
I just
Even
think,
if it's for me to get a bag of fucking Doritos. You know what I'm saying?
but
Like
that
that's
But
ridiculous.
that's how most of these online leftists are. They're just downtrodden, fucking predators. Like, I don't know what the fuck to tell you. This is just the way they are. Like, Jones was smart in the sense that he saw a bunch of vulnerable, weak people, and in particular, middle-aged white women. The lived up white girls were literally like his first line of defense. They were the ones who were constantly surrounding him, modding for him, sharing his lives out. If anyone's to blame, it's them. Lived up white girls who are obsessed with black men.
Yeah, but what I don't understand is these people have been called out so many times, and then those same people that call them out switch up and then they make excuses. Then they call them out again, and then they're like, "Oh, it's okay." I'm confused.
It's an army of
Like, it's not just
grifters.
that. Well, one second, because I've said it from day one, starting with the whole Jones shit. Everybody knew what they were doing. If you
No,
send
nobody knew what they
money,
were
no, one
doing because
second.
Jones
If you're
had a wife
sending,
who
can I
you
please
could
finish?
not
I
know
don't
it's
know about
Jones,
the.
Belle.
I
Belle,
don't
Jones
know
had
about.
a million different
I need to
stories.
finish my
Belle,
sentence, please. Let me
like,
finish my
hello?
sentence. I'm trying to make a point. The point is, I've said it from day one. Once you send that money, don't ask about that money because you don't know 100% where that money's really going to go. So make sure that you know it's lost and it's gone. Period.
But that's
No,
the thing.
no,
That's
the
why
fuck,
you've never seen me join
no.
these Jones cancellation lives,
Yeah,
even though
but
I used to
T-Bone,
mod for
same
him.
people who were calling his ass out now are
I used
defending
to
him. Isn't that
listen.
weird?
I used to mod for Jones.
Yeah, yes, I hear that, but if just to be clear, if I'm sending money under the premise that you are going to be helping a certain individual, why and that money does not get there, we have a problem. I should be questioning that, bro.
I
Why are
don't
people coming at
care.
the, why
Once I send
why
the
are people
money,
making
it's
statements
done.
about what happened with Julie?
I don't
Why are
care
people
what
making statements about what
happens.
happened to Julie? But you should care because
It's
if
not
I'm under
about.
the impression that that
It's
money is
called
going to fucking children
T-Bone.
who need presents come this
Okay,
Christmas,
so when
and I
I
could have
when
spent that money elsewhere to help somebody
I
else.
understand. I understand. So if I'm gonna donate because I want to help the children, or if I'm gonna go over there to get sold so I can help the children, it doesn't matter, right? Because I'm still doing a good thing. And once you people have sent that money, just consider it going to the right thing. You gotta understand, it's gone. I know that that is an issue, but
oh no,
He did
that
say that shit.
that's what Akon said. And then did Akon ever build it? No. So it was the fucking Akon method versus somebody who says, I'm gonna give money to these 3 individuals that are on here, and we're gonna get them baby shower gifts, and that doesn't go to them. That's a lot more easier to track and to basically point out and be like, that's wrong, right? Another thing is, Jones is a product of white liberalism at the end of the day. That's exactly who was platforming him. That's exactly who was giving him all of their hard-earned money. That's exactly who, when they started crying, we started telling them to shut the F up because guess what? They were also the ones who shut up a lot of the black victims years prior who were sounding the alarm, because the black community, for a while, we've been done side-eyed Jones, right? We saw him walk in with the tighter Jerry curl. The skin was looking clearer. The money clearly went somewhere. We could peep it. You know, you can tell when the pastor
Did
walks
this
in
nigga
with
get
a
a
Tesla
facial?
versus, you know, his previous hoopty. And then he said that they were going to renovate one of the classrooms. Like, hello, we knew.
Okay,
And the
The
so
white
we
people
the
did.
shut them
We
up.
did. So people knew, right?
Bro,
People knew. When I
Black people
donate,
knew, and they
one
called it
second.
out.
When I
No, they
donate,
didn't.
one
Yes,
second.
they did,
no,
Tbone. What the
Okay, can I
no,
fuck?
no,
please
Where were
finish
you
no,
for
my
no,
They
Jones?
didn't know
question?
no, no, no.
shit.
But
One
hold on
second.
just a second,
Once you
because that's been
donate, you don't
addressed.
ask questions anymore. People need to make a living on the
Yes,
app
you
too.
do. Yes, you do, Bell. So please stop, because that's not gonna get nowhere, and that's gonna make me mad. If people are genuinely
Okay.
giving their fucking money, they should be able to ask questions about where the fuck they money going. Absolutely. Period. And when that shit happened with what's her name on
It's
this app, I could show
gambling.
y'all the damn receipts, and I would have no issue with somebody asking me, "Hey, you said that this person was struggling. Can you please show us where that money went to?" That's the reason that people got discords for this shit. Yes, you should be asking that. Absolutely. That's a dumb thing to say. I'm not
That's
trying to
not
come
what
at
you're
you,
not
but
understanding,
no.
because everyone keeps interrupting. You know what? I'm gonna stay muted. Every sentence I started was interrupted. So go ahead. Fuck this.
Well, I don't know
You're
what you're
not saying
arguing.
anything, Belle. You're not saying. I'm sorry. You're not adding anything that's productive. You just saying damn to them people that sent the fucking money. Oh, it's your own fucking fault. And God forbid if a nigga asks where the fucking money going. Fuck that. No, these people are being manipulated. They're being scammed out of their money. What are we talking about? I shouldn't
All of
ask
them aren't being
questions.
scammed. Some of them are
Say
being
don't
scammed,
ask
but not
questions,
all.
T-Bone, but ask the questions before you send the money. And then if you're 100% sure, send the money. And then after that, it is what
You
it is.
should
No
be
matter
shown
what, it's
proof.
gambling. Again, I'm talking and someone's always talking over me. It's basically gambling. You don't know 100% what's what.
Okay. Well,
I think if I spend my money and I expect for it to go one place and I find out that it went to another place, I have every right to be pissed the fuck off. Point blank, period, end of story. I can understand where you're coming from because I was agreeing with you at first. But at the same time, like, we donate to a community garden to feed a bunch of kids in a fucking neighborhood that is in a food desert, and then we find out he used that shit to reattach his Velcro locks. That's a problem for me. That pisses me off, right?
oh
So like when we
shit.
have these conversations and we're saying, well, I think y'all are both right, but in this type of situation particular, they absolutely have the right to be pissed off.
Okay, I'm
Also,
you want to
sorry.
I'm gonna
know the
just let
biggest
y'all
I
know
thought
queen?
Velcro locks came.
no, I'm
Wait, real
sorry.
quick,
I didn't
real quick, real quick,
realize.
real quick. Velcro locks came from Mimi. I did not come up with that. Go
Okay,
ahead.
You want to know the
one
time? You want to
second.
know the time I
I
knew
didn't
Jones was
realize you
on
guys are
bullshit back in the
talking.
day? When we were basically saying that all of your praxis should first begin in your immediate community. And he was like, yeah, I know, but TikTok can also be a place for praxis. And it was like, what are you saying?
Okay, I just want to make something clear. I didn't know you guys were talking. I didn't know when the hell did we get on Jones? Because I'm still talking about other people, and that's why I'm saying what I'm saying, right?
It
That's a
doesn't
different
matter who
story.
it is
I don't
though,
care about
Belle. That's what
Jones.
I'm saying.
They're all the same.
I wouldn't say Jones is the same as I mean, they're the.
Why? Just because they haven't
Why?
amassed as much
Right.
money as him?
I because
The
a
Got,
lot of
got,
them,
just to be
I
a
clear,
will
lot of
say,
them have shown receipts though.
I will say there
T-Bone.
is a big difference between the
And
yes,
two.
but
Jones,
hold
that,
on
yeah,
just a second.
that's
The reason why I'm saying that there's not a difference is because there were still there was still no genuineness behind Jones, right? The only distinction between the two parties, if we're being honest, is
should I
that
say
one person
party?
has allegations of doing egregious and disgusting things to women right now. And to be fair, that's the only reason that we found out what was behind the curtain. Because there was a lot of shit with the Rainbow Coalition that was saying a lot of shit, right? Nobody was listening to them.
Wait,
We ain't have nothing on them.
who are you talking about now?
The Jones situation, right? Once all those allegations started to come out, and people started to have valid fucking reasons to question everything else, that's when we start to learn about the garden. That's when we start to learn about the bus. That's when we start to learn
Wait,
about
those
all those. You feel what I'm
okay,
saying?
can I just say something? Fuck
The
that. Those
umbrella brigade.
allegations have been out. Those allegations have been spoken about. Those allegations have been on the streets. There have been people who've been
Right,
critiquing
but
Jones and calling him a grifter. It's just because it wasn't black women that were being listened to or black people. I'm so sorry, but we heard this. Wawa, how long ago were we on
That's
Jones'
true.
panel
Yes,
back in the
but
day, fucking hearing it being called a fucking grift fest? I was being dragged for donating to him years ago while I
yes,
was modding for
but
him.
we had yes, but we had black voices that were diminished by black people. That's the important
By
portion of this
white people and
conversation.
his
I'm
black
sorry, no, it's not.
mutuals.
It's not
4 years
by.
ago,
I'm
thank you.
sorry, bro. When Hog Boss was in here on his other shit, I had black people coming at me talking about, man, you just a hating ass nigga. What, people can't change? Is that what you saying? Huh? Like, it's us, bro. I'm sorry. It was
Tbone,
our fucking people that was uplifting this nigga to do this.
Tbone, the thing about Jones is he's always been surrounded by lived up white girls since the dawn of time. Like, even back when he was, because if y'all remember, Jones was in the Womblands. The Wombland saga. This is like very old, but like Jones was in the Womblands of it all. You know, back in those days, you know, people were sounding the alarms, and we're like, who the fuck is this light skinned nigga telling us everything, right? And making a buck and having all of these supporters, and all of a sudden, you know, getting to speak up. Like, this was back when Jones found it problematic to even talk about Palestine. Like, he didn't even know what the fuck a Palestine was. And people just let him, you know, say whatever he could. He would get on lives, and then he would have a white lady in the box, and that white lady, I don't know if he did anything to her, you know, God forbid, hope she's okay. However, knowing what happens if you're in proximity, fuck it, that man said his wife got a Purple Heart from the Pentagon, and not one person ever questioned it. Not even me. How do you get a Purple Heart from the Pentagon? Because you were a part of 911.
He had so many degrees. It was always so
It was
funny.
like
He had
5
degrees.
master's degrees or
But it's like,
something.
I'm sorry, just because I got a phone call. So, just to be clear, right? My issue is that not only are the supporters of the people are blindly following the shit and ignoring the shit, but it's also the people that are in cahoots and associated with the shit. You feel what I'm saying? That's where my issue comes into play. And that's what pisses me off the most, because the people being manipulated, obviously, like, there's nothing that I could do about that. If you go, as much as I hate it, that would be the portion of what Bell is saying that I understand, right? Because if I can only tell you about it, right? Lead a horse to water, can't make him drink it. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? But the, I still have frustrations about those people being fucked over, and those individuals knowing about the shit and not giving a fuck about it. Cause mind you, right? This hog boss situation happening and everybody turning a blind eye and saying, oh, we don't fuck with hog boss. But you niggas fucking knew. You niggas knew this shit before this shit fucking happened. Because I knew this shit. And y'all niggas was way more privy to that information. Niggas had phone numbers. Niggas had access to accounts.
It's
Niggas
because
knew
he
what
would
was
pay
going
them
on.
on the side too. Like, hello, half the bitches complaining with you probably got their fair shake. Like, hello, they're accomplices. Hello, if you mod for one of these people, I fear you're just like them. You got your slice of the pie. Like, you know how this person is. And I refuse to believe that there are consenting adults. Half these bitches just want a victim story, if I'm being honest. Like, other than the women who are obviously physically assaulted. Thank you, Wawa. Do you remember that one guy who used to have that red car? I forget. It was like, what's the red car that guy's like?
CMB.
No, it wasn't. It was some guy who used to have a cat photo, and he always like pretended to be a cat, and he was a black conservative. I
Black
know he's still on
conservative
TikTok.
I know who you're talking about, and the name's not coming to my mind.
But you know him, right? And he used to be on
Yeah.
Jones's ass.
Yep.
He used to, that nigga was right. That is the most vindicated nigga in all of America, because he was calling it back in the day and nobody wanted to hear it because he was MAGA, and they would be like,
Oh
why
my
do you
God.
kick it with him? And I'm like, because he's real as fuck. He's not lying when he says, why the fuck are you taking money? Like,
I knew it the first day I fucking ran into him.
no, it wasn't I Speak. It was another. He used to have like a cat photo and he has a red car, and I want to say it's not a Camaro, but it's something else.
Is somebody saying
Bleach, you were
lumberjack? Was
there
it
when I went
AJ?
ahead.
Was it, I don't know.
Well, Wawa, I was in the cult for a little bit too, so I can't blame them. The cult is fun. The cult comes with perks. You leave every night with like at least 500 coins
No,
minimum.
the cat photo. Hold on, the cat photo is snacks. What are y'all talking about?
No, not
LJ.
snacks, but
It
snacks
is
used to call him a
snacks.
grifter
It's
too.
snacks.
LJ, he
It's
had a
not
cat
LJ.
photo. He's a skinnier black guy.
No.
He's a
No.
thinner black gentleman. He has a
No,
red
he's
vehicle.
Not LJ.
No, this is gonna bug me because that black man was the only one. D-Ron. Thank you.
Deron,
Man, that stupid ass motherfucker.
D-Ron put money on it that Jones was lying once, right? He posted up receipts way back when. And if you know, this is how like ancient TikTok this is lore. D-Ron, deadass, had receipts that Jones was lying. He had receipts that other guy was lying. If you guys remember that one other guy, he had like the contacts in, and he used to pretend to be an academic, and he had warrants out for his arrest. And he took a whole bunch of mutual aid money and said he was going to go feed the homeless, and he used somebody's EBT card to do it. No, I'm not crazy.
That's fucking.
She played too much,
bro.
Yeah, that's just.
But y'all know this is not news. Like the conservative, this is where I don't like the TikTok stuff bothers me because people be ignoring people just because they're conservative, but like you don't have to. It doesn't matter when they're showing the screenshots and showing the receipts. They had lives after lives over this. They used to scream in these boxes at Hog, "Oh, you lying! Oh, you just grifting! Oh, you faking! All this shit." This shit was out in the public. Like that's why I guess I'm confused. It's the same thing with Mr. Jones. How many? Yo, you was in the cult. And as soon as I realized it was the cult, I said, fuck all y'all. Ain't nobody gonna tell me what
they
to do.
kicked Wawa out the cult day one. They said, oh, you want to hang out with MAGA. And I was like, yes, burn her at the cross.
Because have discernment. Why are people not having discernment? That's my issue. Like, who is telling y'all these people are safe?
Bleach was there when I clocked him in Steps Live. So bad that even though he brought 700 people, he had to drop immediately. It was a bloodbath. And everyone just, oh, whatever. It's just usual. And then 8 months later, he's getting accused of SA.
Who was the guy?
Yeah.
Who was the guy who?
Boney, you still there?
Who's the guy, Wawa, who was in Jones's club and he had the eye contacts, and he was a big black man and he pretended to be like a professor or something, and he had warrants out for his arrest.
I don't know what the fuck you talking about.
This is gonna bug me, but that guy took money from people and he used his girlfriend's EBT card to buy the groceries, and then we all saw that he used EBT when he posted the receipt. Like, this is actually gonna bug me. It wasn't T. Nathan. Maybe T. Nathan?
Justice, I gotta wait until my live go down to see the DM. I'll send it to the Tom account and I can check it.
You gotta give him some effort for creativity.
Sorry.
No,
yes, it was T. Nathan. If you guys know, T. Nathan was friends with Jones, and then he scammed and he Bourdained his way into taking all this money. And then he pocketed it and then used the lady's EBT card, and then he had warrants out for his arrest, and that shit was crazy.
I'm not going to pretend this never happens on the right side, because it does, but, like, why does it happen so, like, dramatically on the left all the time?
Because they just have, like, pity stories. There's more empathy on the left. You guys do it on the right, too. Like, if a white person just says the N-word to, like, a little kid on a playground, here you are handing over $1 million to a complete fucking stranger.
Right, and then you find out that she has like a half black kid, and like 30% of the people that gave money are having like panic attacks. It's funny, and like I said, people who
Like
like
the whole
that's where
give,
I
send,
kind
go
of agree
thing.
with Bell. I agree with Bell that people who give their money for these stupid reasons deserve to have a stupid outcome. But
It's
I
an
don't think
addiction. It's
that
like
like it should
gambling.
be. I just don't think money should be getting taken out of the mouths of children. That's where I have a problem.
Me too.
I don't understand why all these
Again,
donations need
this.
to go through trains. It'd be like, oh, this person is crowdfunding for this person. It's going through 55 people's fucking Cash App. Why? What make that make sense? Why do
They all
55 people
got
need to touch the money?
everybody got to get a piece.
Like, give them the goddamn Cash App. Donate it direct. Like, what the fuck? Y'all, this is not rocket science.
Tbone, are you there?
See,
Yeah, I
Wawa,
Are
gotta
you reading are you
ask
reading the
what's up.
comments?
Wawa, it's been years and they're still begging. Ain't that some shit? Still
Yeah, but Linda,
panhandling.
we was having a whole conversation about a whole bunch of people getting fucked over out of a lot of shit. And this, I believe this is Inked in the background, but she posted a picture of one of these backgrounds that Dopamine had. So I was showing that background that Dopamine had up.
Who the fuck is dopamine?
The
maybe take
latest
it
cult
off now
member.
because Inked is in the middle. I don't want people. They're probably thinking you're calling out Inked. Probably just take it off or something.
Sorry, so Dopamine, I had a phone call. What's that?
I'm saying maybe take it off now because I don't. People are probably thinking you got beef with Inked or something.
Oh no, I ain't got no issues with it. Let me yeah. Ain't
Used to
none of
be
that.
MAGA.
Just to let you know, Dopamine is one of the people that we was talking about one of these conservatives that's coming over to the left side of the political spectrum, and all of a sudden the numbers is growing up and shit. And Levito is one of those people now. If I'm not mistaken, she was the one who had those comments or some type of dispute. I believe it was with Bretta. I didn't get the backstory on that situation, but her and Bretta had some type of dispute or some shit. And that's why she had went over to the left side and got all popular with her shit.
Let's
Yeah, she had a fight.
go.
She had a fight with one man about some crazy shit, right? And she decided to say that all Republican men are grapists.
You know what that means, Wawa?
No, because this is just dumb. Because shit happens all the time. Another look, we saved them. So look, they changed. Look, it's working. And get the fuck out of here.
No, but this just means that woke 2.0 is fucking back, baby. They were grifting right, now they're grifting left. It's the inevitable. The right is no longer profitable. We're about to have a blue wave.
I do gotta say the left does give.
No, when you start seeing people grift right, that's how you know the right has money. And then now they're grifting left, which means that we're no longer poor.
No, it's just stupid.
Inked is in the chat.
People on the
Inked is
left are
in the chat.
stupid.
Join the casting couch is crazy. Let's not do that.
Tom, I said, or
And
Tbone said
I
it
was
was.
told that you might have a little bit more information on the other shit. If you can't come up, that's fine. I just want to say that I appreciate you creating this video and like kind of shedding light to this, because you did the other thing with that other trucker dude, or he's not a trucker. He was like a former police officer with the motorbike who goes around making them videos. Ain't this hip to this shit, bro? Ink is hip to all of the shit. Like, and I hate saying this shit, bro, because respectfully, like, the disagreements politically is there and shit. Like, me and Ink done got into it a few times. But when it comes to the faking ass motherfuckers on the left side of the political spectrum, Ink on the P's and Q's, bro.
Just so you know,
Gunny
a
speaks
lot of
out.
us
That's his
been here a
name.
while, T-Bone. A lot of us have seen them do these
I mean,
changeovers and all that.
It could just be because I'm newer to the streets than what y'all is, so I'm not seeing everything, right? I'm getting caught up to a whole bunch of this shit.
I mean, you
Because
have
when
a
I'm
few
first coming in
grifters
here,
on
I'm
your
thinking this is
panel all the time who constantly flip-flop between their belief system. So you should probably start there. That's how you start to fucking discerning. When you
shit.
start to see
Let me know, we dads. Who it is?
I'm
Let
not
me
saying
know.
shit.
Don't let we dad get on a list because we dad been in the cult. They done got her before.
Well, to be fair, I was in the cult, but only because I wasn't really deep in the cult, because in order, how they initiate you, Wawa, is they diddle you on them Discord calls. They never got me into one of those.
Oh, those Discord cards, they be getting you in the 3-ways and
Fucking,
everything.
though, how are they calling you in and then on your mobile device? Like, I was like, oh, I gotta go. I feel like the people who used to be MAGA on TikTok would probably right now be a lot more left leaning than the people who are like currently liberals on here, though. I'll give them that. It's been pretty surprising to see.
It's just, and
Screaming about some of these people that we tired of screaming. We've been here for a long time. Let y'all learn on your own, because even when people tell people in confidence, they don't listen and they end up fucked anyway. Y'all always find out.
See, I didn't used to understand how
but
Wawa
I think
worked,
the
and I think my
problem is
prefrontal
that
lobe
I
like
always
developed.
and most. My bad, I had another call. But the reason why, like, and maybe this is why it frustrates me so much is because I take everybody for face value, right? Even people that I fucking disagree with, right? I don't believe that you're a person who's gonna come into a situation and lie to me, right? I take everybody at face value. I believe everybody is true and authentic until you show me otherwise. You know what I'm saying? So like the whole discernment thing, I get it, bro. But like, the,
That's
it's just hard for
that's
me,
a
bro.
problem.
Like Atum told me, bro. I just got too much hope for humanity at this point. You feel me? Like
Yeah.
even my own people, I'm thinking is riding in a certain way, and they fucking not. And I just give the fucking space for people to be able to do the shit because you know what I'm saying? I'm thinking the shit cool. I'm thinking everybody is like me. Everybody got the good heart. Everybody trying to, you know what I'm saying? But it's just not that.
Well,
I don't.
let's put it
Bone,
People
this
are
that's
way.
a
people, though.
problem.
Like,
That's a problem, bro. Like like the discernment needs to be a real thing, especially somebody who's coming to you saying they switched it up. Like, and I've said this multiple times. The people who switch it up are the people you probably have to watch the closest because they're the moment the tide turns, they'll switch it up again and again and again. They're flip floppers.
I think like you're never going to be able to, well, let's put it this way, Tbone, I don't know you personally, and so I have no reason to trust that everything you're saying right now is even true. You could easily be trying to
Yeah.
paint yourself as somebody who's like this confused, oh my god, I don't know, this kind of thing, to take advantage of people further, and that's how you should move. You should move like you don't know anybody.
Bone, I don't know if you heard me. I DM'd you on Tom.
All right, but I'm gonna take a look at it.
I'm starting
All
a
right.
community fund for a local bank in my area. If you want to donate, link in bio. Thank you.
the thing I don't get is why people even got a grip, because some of y'all be getting money for the dumbest shit. People will just give you money because they like y'all. Like, I don't even get it. Well, some of y'all might not be likable. Maybe that's why y'all gotta lie. But some people be like, I want a new computer. Donate. And people donate. It's other people's money,
Right.
y'all. I'm gonna give my money to whoever the fuck I want to give my money to for whatever fucking reason I want to. And I think that y'all need to start taking ownership of your money too.
Well, that's the thing,
I've
Wawa. They don't be serving personality no more. They just be straight begging. Back in the day, shit, a bitch would get a fucking show at least, right? I'm raising money. Watch as I twerk for 10 hours straight. That's something. Now y'all bitches just want the money for free with your little sob stories. Nobody's throwing cheeks. Nobody's like, writing individualized fucking cards, sending out stickers when they finally get the coin. You bitches disgust me with your current grifts.
This is a dope pretend. I'm not mad, baby. I knew this been happening. I don't care. I think y'all need to discern. Just discern. Listen, I'm not mad. I
No,
think Tbone is mad though. He's upset.
I
Yeah.
used to get
Well,
fucking
this makes sense
individualized
because
fucking songs.
One
you
second.
know,
Bleach, you have background noise. I'm gonna mute you, okay? When you talk, you can unmute.
Man, I've gotten people DM me entire songs, okay? Songs. Bitches was throwing ass on this app for some change, okay? Nowadays, all you little bitches want to put a fucking cash app in your bio. You never want to fucking work for it, and that shit actually bugs me. Stop asking for money if you're not going to even at least write a little individualized thank you note, you know? Ungrateful.
Well, you know what Maya Angelou said, Tbone.
Now you know I don't know what she said, Cascade. You know that.
She said when someone she said
Oh,
when
shut up.
someone shows you who they are, believe them the first time.
Oh yeah, you did
Yep.
say that. Yeah, I remember
Yeah.
that.
Who would you guys say are the current top grifters? Because it can't be Hog Boss, because
Oh,
Hog
they want me
Boss
to
is
do
just
the
Hog Boss.
impression. When someone shows you who they are, believe them the first time.
I mean, Cascade. Realistically, that's what people say when they said they don't believe allies anymore. They want accomplices.
Dr. Prince Blue, please don't come for me before I
None of
start
these
roasting
people on
you.
this app are accomplices. They're not dying for our black selves. Let's relax. Let's relax. Like, what are we saying? And the
We're
thing
gonna
is,
start
it's
another
so
roast
easy to
session.
be a
Hold
white
on.
person in like black spaces and then just get money off of it. I'm tired of you ninjas. At least get a little twerky twerk for your change. You know? Next time they go, I'm raising money for my kid with atherosclerosis. Tell them to toss cheeks for $5.
I don't know who the grifters are. I don't be in grifting spaces, so.
Exactly.
Well, all the
Shut up,
spaces
Dr.
are
Prince
grifting
Blue. And you should look
spaces.
like the Timu version of Dr. Umar. Don't get me started on you, sir. It looks like your beard is connected with fake hair. Please.
Ooh.
Would you know how men sound with they booty loose? Is your booty loose, nigga? You got that rosebud back there?
Who's the latest grifter? Because I'm a little bit lost on that. It can't be Hog Boss. So it's this lady who is now like, who went from being conservative to liberal.
Dopamine? Dopamine? Whatever the fuck they calling it.
Let me find out this bitch making money. Catch me tomorrow with a MAGA hat on, denouncing her.
Didn't you already have that phase?
I never had a MAGA phase. God forbid, Wawa. They've never come up with the right amount of money for me. But
I
trust
thought
and
you had like
believe.
a Discord crash out, unfiltered phase.
I had a Discord crash out unfiltered phase over. I mean, yeah. Fuck yeah, I have. But what do you
Okay, I
mean?
thought that.
But not for MAGA. The fuck? I've never once fucked with people on the right. I tried to be nice to some people who happened to be right wing back in the day, and lo and behold, I ended up crashing out on them. But that was a left space Wawa.
Whose? Whatever happened to Amina?
Amina, oh my god, you know Jones blocked her ages ago? That bitch is vindicated. I don't think she's on TikTok anymore, but she really was one of the OGs. Like, Jones is a scammer.
Well, I think the lesson here is use your discernment.
Yeah, discernment doesn't mean
Also,
shit when
stop.
you're having a blast.
Also, stop shutting people up because Tbone was right about that. I'm gonna disagree with you on that. The niggas was also silencing people. This ain't got shit to do with just white people, and you know damn well that that's the truth. Yes, they were absolutely was silencing the motherfucking ones that they don't like and don't sit here. I ain't covering for none of these motherfuckers. They was actually doing the same shit.
No, the
That's
people
why
who
when
were
all
on
this
his
shit came out and
payroll,
everybody was like, I didn't know, and they all closed their eyes. I was like, how?
I will say this: I don't think I defended Jones to black conservatives because he kept telling me to leave D-Ron space, and I fucking enjoyed it there with him, D-Ron and Snacks. And them that show was fun. I'm sorry, they were the only MAGA niggas who ever made me giggle, and they were the ones who were like releasing the receipts at the time, and so that's why I lost Maud in his space, was because I never stopped talking to them.
Okay, but that right there is a problem. How would y'all let somebody control y'all on your own phone? Like, he used to weaponize his stuff. Like, those are the red flags that when you start seeing them, you should be questioning. The same way that people reported that man's wife's page and wouldn't let her speak her own truth because somehow or another he was telling the truth and she was lying, like they was in their bedroom with them and they wasn't. That happens all the time. When LJ tried to expose that man, they was reporting that lady's page. LJ had to go over and try to help her get her story out. That happens all the fucking time.
Yeah, because I don't think this was even the first time that his wife has like spoken out, because way back, way back, his wife was like saying things about him, and he was like, oh, that's like one of his ex-wives, because he's had a few, I think.
Yeah, but it's not even that thing. It's just sometimes just question. Like, come on now, just use your. The messenger isn't always the right messenger, but listen to you can look at the shit and make your own opinion. Like, what the hell?
Listen, Dolly wrote "I will always love you," and she could have sang it, but she knew Whitney was the right woman for the job. That's all I'm gonna say.
I know she posted them videos. I saw the moment I saw them shits conservatively. So I saw it when she posted it right before they started reporting the lady.
I feel like this, like, I don't know. I feel like just because you're mutuals with somebody doesn't also mean you have to agree with them. I think back then when you used to say it, I used to be like, man, this girl just want to fuck with conservatives and they friends with her and yada yada yada, because it's so easy to think that way. But I have a more fully like formed frontal lobe, so I can still fucking hate conservatives and they could still be right.
I don't hate nobody, so like that's never been a thing for me. It's just I'm not gonna let nobody control me. I'm a grown ass woman. I have my own child. The fuck am I gonna do? I don't give a fuck about none of y'all enough to let y'all control me. And that's exactly what was trying to be happening to me back in the day. Oh, don't talk to this person. This person called me ugly. I don't give a fuck. Do you think you're ugly? That ain't got shit to do with me.
Yes, you want to know something? That was really a thing. Like if one of your mutuals didn't F with somebody, then all of a sudden they were blackballed from spaces.
Yes, I'm actually really glad that I started when I fucking started, because I don't like. I'm always confused at how bamboozled y'all be, like people be getting, because the grit, the grit is not hidden. It's on a fucking billboard, and so I don't understand how we are surprised.
Well, the thing is, I can't say I'm not. That's why I said I'm not surprised at all, and I take ownership of any amount of money. I paid for approximately one of his teeth, not the whole set. I paid for one, and so I own that.
This is why everybody do that right left shit, and I think it's stupid. Be like, don't trust them. They're this. I don't know any of y'all. Y'all don't know me. The fuck.
No, but the thing is, these bitches be up your coochie, man. It's actually like love bombing, and that's my toxic trait. If you love bomb me, I'll just believe you, because like, what the fuck do I look like to deny all of the good things you're saying about me?
How can you say good things about me when you don't know me fully? Like, what?
No, but I don't even fucking care. I'm like, yeah, they're right. Like,
you better look inside.
No, I deadass, like, the love bombing of the cult was too alluring. They're like, you're so brilliant. And I'm like, shut up. We just met, but like, what are we doing?
You're so brilliant is crazy, because I didn't think a lot of them was smart. So calling me brilliant, of course you think I'm brilliant.
See, that's the thing. You were too no, you were too mentally matured. You were too with the shits. You were too self-assured. Whereas, a lot of us were very impressionable, I think. I would like to say that, but on another hand, I think, yeah, I used their platforms as well.
No, you know what? Maybe that is it too. Like, forget that some people, like, y'all are young. I'm not that much older than you, but like, I had to grow up young, so maybe there's immaturity that I don't account for because I just feel like this is like, we're adulting, right?
Listen, I was fresh out of college, my first adult money. I come across these people. I said, "Ooh, these is some activists right here."
I blame you though, because I meet you first.
No, you can't blame me because honestly, I was also a pipeline to launching some people's platforms that I thoroughly regret and are some of the biggest grifters on this app, point blank, period.
It was you, Hiba, and Noble's live that night. And if I would have never gotten that live with y'all.
Shit, that space was fun as fuck.
Hey, I just recently rekindled with Hiba. I hadn't seen her. I hadn't seen her in a while.
I don't know. I'm not really on that side of TikTok.
Well, what side is she on?
No, she came to this side.
Oh, I don't know.
Yeah.
I wouldn't know.
I mean, for the day. I hadn't seen her in a while, so I'm just saying.
Oh, I wouldn't know. I mean, I'm probably going to delete TikTok again soon, so I've done my online shopping.
Why? Oh, I just ordered something on the TikTok shop today.
I haven't seen Hiba in like years.
She used to come to our lives all the time. Her and what's his name? We got Ham. Was it Ham something?
As in ham?
No, Hammerburger?
Yeah, something. I messaged him that day when Hiba came. I mean, messaged in the comments. I was like, "Hey,
was this recently?"
Yeah, this was like 2 weeks ago. But what's funny is that just completely evaporated at the same time.
That usually means something went down.
Like
I don't know anything.
That whole crew.
You sound like you're lying too.
What? Why?
I don't know anything. Listen,
not you. Damn, Belle.
I have a full womb and a full heart. That's all I'm gonna say. I mind my business.
Yeah, it's like everybody.
No, I don't think so. I think people just got busy with life, Belle.
No,
got busy with life.
Echo, I think I saw Echo the other day though.
Oh,
Echo, are we talking about the same Echo? I haven't seen him in forever.
Acho, oh my god.
Yeah, I haven't seen him in forever too. I don't know. Everybody just.
This app is very scary.
Or they probably took a break. Maybe I don't know.
Probably just busy with life. Everybody's been through some stuff.
Hiba used to be a regular in my lives, especially my pro-Palestinian lives.
Well, that makes sense.
Yeah,
that makes sense for Hiba.
You know what, Wawa? I feel like if a lot of people saw us both on the same panel, they'd have a heart attack.
They would probably think that World War III was coming.
Oh yeah. Probably.
Why?
Because a lot of them have reinvented themselves.
Would you like to elaborate? Why would people think that?
No, they wouldn't think that Wawa was going at me, but like, or I was going at Wawa, but they'd be pretty shocked. Because me and Wawa and I ran in some circles previously that eviscerated, and some people did some things that were, como se dice, not above board.
No, they were fucking cult-like.
Yeah. Them bitches used to call me at fucking 1 a.m.
Yo, they wanted to be on Discord for 6 hours talking about something in my own phone.
No, and I used to allow myself to be fucking cyber molested. Like, the fuck am I doing? I had no self-respect. I'll just put it that way.
Not the cyber molestation.
I'm serious. It was a real thing. Like, bitches used to be on the phone, and then they're like showing receipts off of TikTok, recording TikTok lives and stuff. There's only one person though, as my final parting gift to TikTok. Before I delete that, I'm gonna light her shit up.
Yo, Wawa, who came up with that a while back? Oh, was it Prince who said when he came into my Discord that the minions were he said that I let them cyber grape him.
Oh, somebody did say that.
It was Prince. He said, I let the minions cybercrime him.
It's no, because that's why I don't like. I feel like if I don't run into we dad and them motherfuckers, I might be just as naive as some of y'all. Because I came on here naive as a motherfucker, thinking these people was all for what they were for. Then they got me in Discord, and them motherfuckers is crazy. And I said, oh no, not over here, boopty boo.
And no, they were like Wawa's MAGA mommy. And I
Yeah. Oh,
believed
they were
it. I was
so
like,
mad at me. I'm like, they still said no, because I'm gonna just have to say it. What this? She tried to say that shit the other year, last year, when we got into our little tiff after the Unfuck America tour. She's like, you were friends with Tyler Blackman, bitch. What?
who said that to you?
Who do you think?
Oh, she fucking would. What a gag.
Also, when she tried to convince me that to be tokenized, you had to be there, bitch. What? You don't
And
gotta
then
be there.
here's the gag. Here's the kicker, right? Why the fuck is you at the scene of every crime, right? You know, like, why are you, like, Wawa, I cannot, actually, I will absolutely apologize for myself, because what the fuck did I think I was doing, being like, man, Wawa, fuck this, how dare you fucking be, you weren't even friends, because I think the term friends is being used loosely here, speaking to
I
somebody,
don't give a
having
fuck. Exactly.
conversations with somebody,
Debating
like,
it, them. They're just mad that
debating
I
them.
I could debate and they didn't call me fucking stupid because I'm not stupid, booty. I'm sorry that you can't string together a logical fucking argument, and I can. Like that
Come
ain't
on,
got
law
shit to do with
school.
me. Like exactly, like that ain't got shit to do with me. And you want to
No,
be
I
all
think
boopty
like,
boopty.
because for me it was very much like I really did hold that belief, and it was kind of fucking deranged, because I think I absolutely was like, oh, you're fucking weird for that. And even at the time, like, I was like, if I would have looked at it at face value, it was not like you were fucking sitting here private conversations asking this motherfucker, what's your astrological sign, let me paint you silhouettes. Like, it was never that. But the fact that it was painted in that way, I think was a bit gross and abhorrent. And you really ate the bitches up. You gagged us. You said, what you gonna do about it? I said, oh, that's an option?
Yes, that's a fucking option. Because y'all ain't gonna tell me you
No,
was
I
talking.
said, that's a fucking option. Not giving a fuck is an option.
And did not, because stop. They don't even understand though, because a lot of people think that Queen was the nice one back then. I was not nice. I did not play with these people. Absolutely the fuck not. Fuck y'all. She used to try and accommodate these people. I'm like, hell no. I don't take controlling shit. You're not fucking me, feeding me, or financing me. You want to tell me what to do? Oh, you got Jesus help you. I'm gonna pray for you and your mama, because ain't
Yeah,
nobody
very,
gonna
like,
get nowhere.
very miserable, honestly. But I don't even think to, I think, like, to back to, like, when I was thinking that way, and the people generally who I was around would have been around my age or even younger, and that's not to excuse it in any way, but then there would be bitches there, like, 35 years old, older than even you were at the time, fucking trying to clock your tea over it, and it's like, what the fuck are you doing?
Online, yo, it was the moment
On
that
your
I
data
realized.
plan.
The moment that I realized that shit, y'all, like, there was no fucking talking reason with these motherfuckers was when they was hosting that fucking live where they was like, I got the proof, Wawa, and they had this fucking Google Docs that they put together, wouldn't let me in the motherfucking live because y'all didn't want to talk
Listen.
to me because y'all knew y'all was gonna get ate the fuck up. And then one of the white girls, was like, I'll get the stuff for you because I know you ain't gonna click no links. Click the stuff, and then they had the wrong person. They tried to say that they tried to dox Tyler Bluntman, and they had somebody that was in jail for 25 years, and he had got locked up 3 years before. And I was like,
Well, the thing is, they did end up
y'all are so
doxing.
dumb.
When they did dox Tyler Bluntman, come to find out that nigga broke. That nigga broke. That shit made me laugh. I'm not gonna lie.
It was so dumb. And then they were
But
like, and then what was it? Maybe 2 months later or whatever. Then everybody was debating him, and he was on everybody's platform, and it made no sense to me because y'all was all so scared of the boogeyman last month.
yeah, he had a bigger platform, I would say, when you were talking to him. Now he's just like a fucking reject. Like, he was on Tbone's panel the other day, and I was like, my, the mighty have fallen.
Wait, a lot of people had bigger platforms back then, but a lot of people got perma banned.
No, he's just
Well,
irrelevant. Like the people who used to debate were like little high schoolers and fucking college age students, and now they have like kids and families and retirement plans, and he's just still him.
his Discord got banned. His like main Discord that had like 700 people and it got banned.
But you also need to evolve, right? And then there was the Miss Mendoza thing, and that hoe went to prison.
Yeah, she's still locked up.
You know what? That
We lost. Cello got killed. Mendoza went to prison.
Who got on the line?
Minute, what?
Yeah, we've been on TikTok a minute.
This is tea that I don't. I've been on TikTok for a while though. This is not tea that I know.
Oh,
what do you mean Mendoza
oh, this is vintage. What? This is like.
Wait, Mendoza's dead or Mendoza's in jail?
Miss Mendoza.
Mendoza, they
she's
robbed
prison.
Yeah.
Prison, penitentiary.
For what?
Yeah.
She 3D printed a weapon, and then she proceeded to have a bunch of narcotics in her vehicle, and then she pew-pewed one of the kids who she met off of TikTok and was on her Discord, who was with her in the vehicle. She done pew-pewed him, and then she almost unalived him. And so it was like a whole thing, like...
Yeah, y'all didn't know Mendoza was locked up.
Oh, she caught them crazy felonious charges.
I thought it was like a lot of people who disappear. I'm just like, oh, okay, they left the app. You know, life started life, and for them, that's what I thought. I ain't know nothing about her being locked up. She's
then again,
some big girl time.
It kind of paid to be in those spaces at the time because everybody was like, "Oh shit, Mendoza." And you know, talk about grifting. That lady was making money. And this is my thing. If y'all gonna be throwing hundreds of dollars at people, I don't understand this. How come somebody would be like, I'm gonna pay $1,000 to get you permaban from somebody's fucking space? Bitch, I got my own live. I have live access. I don't need your fucking space.
But see, that's the thing. The reason why it worked is because she was not disrespectful to the grift. She was tossing titties. That's just the fucking truth.
I mean, she was. She said she got her boobs done and she was going to show them and she was going to debate that little pro-life stuff. And she did.
And she did. Like, she was clapped, but she made the money work for her. And what actually unalived me was when she linked up with a guy that she was, like, gonna marry, I guess. And he was, like, one of these little conservative boys.
She was playing with, but they were paying her. They were paying her.
They were churning her out.
That lady stayed stacked. They was throwing money at her all the time.
And you know what? Money well spent because she looked like it. You know, I like a bitch's money where I can see it.
I don't know. She looked like in jail now, though.
Well, you know, probably botched. We could, you know, let's look her up.
I'm not looking nobody up. That ain't my
Wow, I'm dead.
No, because let me find out. I can call her from prison.
I'm just saying, I don't know if she looks like
she looks in jail. Holy fuck.
Because you can't get the lip fillers in jail. And you gotta.
And I still don't think that they found who unalived Cello either.
You know how crazy that is? 2 days prior to him being unalived, he was in a debate with me, and then he was like, "Oh, like I'll send you my Discord. Can you send me the links to what you were talking about?" And then I was like, "Yeah, no problem." And then bam, that nigga gone.
That was the first. Like, the Cello case was the first TikTok court, and that court was on Hobo's Live. The Proud Boy. We really had court for a black man on a proud white supremacist live on whether or not he inappropriately talked to a white person. It was crazy.
No, this was...
And they were citing case law. They were citing case law on this court. I promise you. They were citing case law. It was like, it was this statue and this.
They want to be Annalise Keating so bad.
I still have those recordings. I wish I was lying.
No, that's why, honestly, this app is so unserious. I cannot wait for the day that this person...
Rip Cello.
The day that one person gets taken down, just know my bitch ass is going to Mecca. I'm live streaming that shit. Y'all niggas gonna see me walking around our little Islamic cube all day, saying praise the good Lord.
What person?
I do want to go to Mecca.
I'm not naming names.
I do want to go to Mecca.
You gotta name names. That's crazy.
She's talking
not
about
naming names.
Oh my god.
No, I'm not naming names, but because I'm not naming names because some niggas is still a part of their cult. But if it's none of my business, I know what I
Nah, Belle,
know.
if she not naming names, can you name names? Because
I
I want to
can't
know.
Belle
stand
wouldn't
you.
know.
What names?
Tell me, name the names. Can you send it to me in my DMs?
No,
What
No,
you
you
because
name, you
if
name it.
I say it, it's gonna light up. So I'm
Then
gonna stay
send it to me.
silent.
Send it to me in my
Just
DMs.
no. I think Wawa knows who I'm talking about.
Can you
Can you say
describe
what you
them?
needed? I can't hear. I can't hear. Can you say what you needed to, or what you were saying before, so I can?
No, I said if there's one person that the day that they get canceled, I'm flying to Mecca and I'm walking around that Muslim cube multiple times because there's one person on this app that I'm positive like the day that they go down, I just know that the Islamic God is real. I already know he's real for myself, but on that day it'll be solidified, etched in fucking stone.
She's
I'm
talking about a very,
I'm
she's
definitely
talking
going to
about,
Mecca. Period. But
she's talking about a big Zionist creator.
No.
they're not Zionists. They're
Really?
pro
What are
They
you
Pally.
I think
talking
they
about?
are.
You think they
They're
are?
I think they
Zionists.
are.
Mm.
I think they are.
Why?
I think they are because they have had specific statements that were said in private that have made me believe that they have leanings towards that direction, but are not sharing it because it's not profitable.
Mm-hmm.
And so I think they are.
Would it disrupt their brand though?
It would absolutely disrupt their brand. I think if people had known. I also think that this person has lied on numerous occasions, like Jones level lies.
How y'all know and I don't even know? See,
Know
this is
exactly who the fuck you're talking
Like
about.
Jones level
She's the
lies.
one. I asked you one day. I said,
it's not a
"How?"
male, right?
Wait. I asked you that day when I asked you. I said, "How the fuck is she so white and she's Palestinian?"
Who
That's
the
who you're
fuck are you
talking about.
talking
Who is
about?
that?
Who the fuck are you talking about?
Who is a white
Baby, I don't wish
I
Palestinian?
on the
know.
downfall of
I know
Palestinians.
who you're talking about. Wait, is it? Is it a woman?
It's a she though.
Is it
It's a
she?
she. It's a she.
Strawberry.
Wait, who are
Answer that
you
question,
talking?
me
Wait, who
dad.
is Belle talking
Strawberry.
about?
I don't
Yeah,
know
who
who
I'm
Bell's
talking about is a woman, but I don't
Okay,
know
I
who
know
else
who
you're
Okay,
it
talking
is.
is
about.
it a? Is it an older woman?
I
No.
asked
Wait,
you
wait,
about
wait.
her
Bell
a
pause.
while
No,
back.
Bell
no,
pause. Bell
no,
pause.
no.
I clocked your T. I
She's in
already know
our
who you're
age
talking
group.
about. Thank you.
Wawa knows.
Who are you
You
talking?
better not say none. Well, I mean,
I'm not gonna say shit. It ain't got shit to do with me, but
Fuck
that's gonna
DM me.
happen.
I want to make
well,
sure
it will
it's
I
happen
the
want to
same
inevitably. We
know.
all
person.
know.
Wait, I want to make sure it's the same person I'm
Yeah,
thinking.
I'm trying to figure out
It
because
damn
there are
sure
a
ain't
lot of
whoever the
people that
fuck you
pop
thinking
up.
of talking about white. No.
Oh,
Who are you talking about, Belle?
remember how I asked you a while back ago about that girl? You know, she's a big creator, right? And I just get sometimes
You
I
mean
get
the
weirded out.
Caucasian Arab?
Why you gonna say the name?
But she's actually Palestinian.
Why are
She
you
just has
scared
a
to
white
say the
mom.
name?
That girl is actually Palestinian. She just has a white mom.
Okay, well, whatever. I thought you meant her.
Jones
But what the
level
fuck do you think
lies.
happens when a white Arab has a baby
Wow.
with a white woman? You want her to come out brown?
I,
Like,
listen,
I'm fucking confused.
I
I
have
just
so
want
many questions. Oh my
this
god.
not fair. DM me, Strawberry, because
No,
I'm
dead
confused.
ass. I want to know.
You better not be DMing people. They finna have you on the background.
I would never
I'm not
say
I wish they
doing.
would
Okay,
fucking
anything.
have me
I
on the
don't talk to
background because Wawa,
nobody.
that
She
is
has told
one
me shit on the back
cancellation
end
I am
before. I've never
prepared
said
for.
shit.
I have all of the receipts.
Oh,
And
I've
trust
kept
and
every.
believe my OBGYN cleared me to take my 5 milligrams of Adderall. So the day that
What the?
comes, a bitch is prepared.
Oh my
Who are
god.
you talking about, bro?
Let me
It's a
find out.
girl.
All that on that day,
Her
you better
20s.
fucking believe I'm probably gonna leave the app immediately after.
You gonna burn it down?
This is gonna bother the fuck out of me.
Fair. DM me.
Absolutely, because
Whatever
fuck you,
happened
me.
to we
Wawa, you
dad?
think I'm gonna stick around for their part 2 cancellation era where they start questioning me? No cross examinations. Absolutely
Part
not. I'm
two?
dropping the mic. I'm leaving hoes with the receipts, and I'm disappearing.
Well,
Part
I missed
two?
part one of the cancellation.
Well, part one hasn't happened yet because I'm waiting for it to happen because I think it will happen inevitably.
Is this a light bright person? Sorry, a light skinned person?
I don't know what you define as light skin because there was a period of time. Wawa, let me tell you what happened actually. Sorry, unrelated to this, but I have to say it because Wawa's here. Miss Carmen was fucking yelling at me the other day. A
Tread
while
lightly on
ago.
Auntie, but go ahead.
No, because Auntie was over here taking a 7-day flight back from Tokyo after defending Nicholas to me of all people, right? And I was like, you know what? Fuck it. You can get that work too. I tried to reason with her politely. And she goes, let me tell Wawa that you don't like biracial kids. And you said whatever about my biracial kids. I said, never happened. Never happened. Never happened. Because let me tell you something. I learned my lesson. And I was not one of those people who was talking about you have a non-black child.
Tbone, there's someone in the queue.
But it was giving throwback. Because if you remember, they said Wawa's baby was not black.
Just remember, every last one of them has had a cancellation, and either a mini one or a major one.
Wait, who?
All the motherfuckers that was like on that shit with me, they fell out and then they canceled each other. That's why their little hub ain't together no more.
What happened to Wawa? I feel like you're probably one of the only people that would know. What happened to JD?
They're doing well. They're not on TikTok, but they're doing well.
She's on Discord. She's in my Discord. Are we talking about that, JD?
Mm-hmm.
She's in my Discord.
Yeah, she's alright.
Is that the girl who was on Nick's panel the other day?
Yeah.
Who is she cussing out?
She's back on TikTok?
How'd you know?
Because I know her.
Envy. She came after Envy.
Oh.
Where did they go, dude? I think it was 50, Tbone.